Hi Gemini, it's Mel. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing your last half of December love reading for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. So let's go ahead and get started. Gemini, please, what's going on with Geminis? Geminis, let's see what's going on. All right. Gemini. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the 10 of Pentacles crossing you, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse here, 6 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Wands, the Devil in the reverse, the Star in the reverse, and the 3 of Wands. So what I'm seeing, Gemini, here for you guys, right off the bat, I'm seeing you guys turning your back on a certain situation that was causing you nothing but pain. Part of you wanted something long-term and committed with this person, but when you saw that this didn't happen, it never picked up. You always felt a sense of lack with this person. You felt like you weren't giving, you weren't getting as much as you were giving here. All right, because the intention for you was to give this your all, 10 of Pentacles. But what you were getting back in return was half of that, if that, all right? Let's see. A lot of you are in the process of moving away, of breaking off a connection for good. I feel like you're in the process of kind of finalizing like the ending, the end to this connection, the end to you interacting with this person. You're really cutting ties here. Let's see, let's clarify these cards. Show me the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, a lot of you are in your feels because a certain situation with a water sign, Taurus or Libra, never picked up off the ground. It never really manifested. It never really got to the point that you were hoping it would get. Okay. I'm hearing there was a lot of gossip involved here. I don't know if it was on your side or theirs. There was a lot of gossip from other people involved. Like people would talk about you and this person's relationship. 10 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone wasn't as invested in this as you were. Unfortunately, that's the thing. Someone wanted to be free. Someone wanted to be more of a free spirit with a Fool here. I'm hearing someone didn't want to be locked down, Gemini, whether it's you or the other person. Remember, this is a general reading, so the energies can go vice versa. With the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse and the Tower in the reverse, you're avoiding the situation overall, and I feel like you're starting to feel a lot better. You're starting to become a lot more calm, a lot more collected. Part of you is still hurting from the ending or hurting from the fact that things never got to the point where you wanted them to get, but you're moving on. I see you moving on here, definitely. Death card at the bottom. You're definitely cutting ties. Some of you were dealing with a Scorpio. 6 of Swords here. Yeah, all you have from the past are like negative memories. Some of you are struggling or have struggled to move on, to really forget this person, forget the situation. You don't have to forget the situation. Just keep on moving, which is what you're doing. Keep on moving despite the feelings that you have, despite the feelings of sadness, basically. I feel a lot of sadness coming from you, Gemini. Sadness over what could have been and never happened. Some sadness over the what ifs, the what could have happened if, all of that. And here's the thing. You had a lot of options in the past. You had a lot of options, but you had to sever ties with a lot of them because you were focused on one person in particular. For others of you, whoever you were dealing with had a lot of options, and that's what caused this situation in the first place. I am seeing a third party present, unfortunately, with that 3 of Swords. I really don't like that energy. There were secrets revealed regarding other options that your person may have had, or perhaps you had. I'm going to put another, yeah, 5 of Cups. You found out these hurtful secrets. They came out to the surface. 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and you withdrew from the situation. You just walked away. You were like, I'm done. I'm not investing in this. Now, in the near future, you have the 2 of Cups. So we have the 2 of Cups in the reverse and the 2 of Pentacles upright. Now, Gemini, here's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of you are going back and forth here over whether to drop this for good or not. because I feel like I see that you have withdrawn from this person. You are trying to move forward, but part of you is still very much invested in this situation. So you're wondering whether you should give them a second chance. I feel like this person may come your way to communicate. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Temperance there. But there's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of going back and forth in your mind about this connection. Because of the disappointment, you don't know what to do. Two of Swords here. There's definitely a decision that you have to make here. Unfortunately, I don't see emotions being on your side. I feel like they are going to hinder your decision making, and they are gonna kind of obscure your vision or obscure your logic. We have the Hanged Man at the bottom. A lot of you feel stuck. You don't know what to do about the situation, or you won't know what to do in the future, because I do see this person coming your way. Part of you doesn't want to reconcile, okay? Knight of Wands and the Judgment. You're going back and forth here. There's a lot of going back and forth. You don't want to reconcile. You know that this situation was a failure. Things never got to the point where you wanted them to get. Six of Wands in the reverse. But at the same time, if they reach out to you, I feel like you might consider it, Gemini. I feel like you might consider it. Yeah. Five of Swords there. I feel like you might consider it. You're like... Here's what I'm seeing, though. What I'm seeing, you guys kind of, your thought process is going to be like, this person reaches out to you, okay, after a period of separation between you two. And you guys have a conversation, you know, a calm conversation, nothing groundbreaking. And then you start second guessing yourself. Well, did I do the right thing breaking away from them? You know, they don't appear to be as bad, or perhaps a certain rumor wasn't true, or I judged things too quickly. I feel like you're putting a lot of this onto yourself instead of really looking at the other person. And I feel like that may be hindering your decision making. Be very, very careful. Don't rush into anything. Please think things through. The Devil in the reverse here. Someone else is detached, though. We have the Devil in the reverse in the World. Someone is done with this. Someone has detached. And I feel like maybe because you see this person moving on, that you may want to reach back out and, you know, try something again. Ace of Swords. This is someone who may have been chasing after you, and then suddenly they stopped. They turned their back, and now you're thinking, well, maybe I should go towards them, because part of you doesn't want this to be over. But I do see that you are dealing with someone who's kind of a liar, someone who bends the truth. Ace of Swords here. I don't like that energy. I don't like that at all. This is someone pretty closed off, communicative, and the words that they do speak tend to be pretty manipulative. So please be very careful. A lot of you feel very drained with this situation, but after taking a time out, you kind of want to give to this once again. You're really contemplating going back towards this. Gemini, please think things through. Three of Wands here in the reverse. Final outcome. Yeah, no. Okay, we have the Three of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Wands in the reverse, and the Chariot in the reverse. Unfortunately, I don't really see anything picking up from this. Even if you do have a conversation, even if you do reach out to them or try to get things started once again, I really don't see... Someone is not fighting for this anymore. Someone is turning their back. Someone is they're not fighting for this, and they're not trying to move this forward. Things are at a standstill. There's a lot of things that you still don't know about this, or you feel like you still don't know about this connection. If you're dealing with an earth sign, they feel just as bad as you, specifically a Capricorn or a Taurus. They still have emotion for you, though. All right, let's see. What advice do we have for Geminis, please? Last half of December in love. What advice do we have for Geminis? We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Don't rush into anything. Yeah. And the Four of Wands in the reverse. The message that I'm seeing here is don't try to save the day. if there was a breakup or a separation, which there clearly was, don't try to make amends. I mean, I feel like this separation or breakup wasn't even your fault, and you may be trying to take the blame, or you may be trying to make things right, when shouldn't it be the other person trying to make things right with you? I feel like you're really not wanting to give up. Part of you wants to, the other part doesn't. There's a lot of going back and forth here. So, but the message here is don't rush into anything. Really think things through. Take some time out before you make a final decision, because you may be like kind of fooling yourself a little bit. All right, Gemini, so that was your reading. I hope it resonated, and I will see you next time. All the best. Bye for now.